Hello, space travelers. Welcome on in. My name is JStation64. Welcome to my channel. And today we're going to be playing some No Man's Sky as we push on with the expedition. We are in the last week, I believe, of the expedition, so hopefully soon we will get it done. If not today, then I'll have to try and squeeze another stream in. Hello, Karen Russmore. How's it going? Greetings and salutations. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining me. I am actually, you know what? I'm not going to mess about. I'm going to go straight into the game because we need to crack on and get this done before before the expedition expires. There we go. So having the game probably more loaded might have been another step towards that. How was Modern Warfare 5? Mech Warrior 5. What he was doing. Man, I've not watched that film in a while. I think I could do with rewatching that. But yes, I will indeed focus. Thank you, Kara. It is needed. It is needed. 4 days remaining. There we go. Hey, Mad Cat, how's it going? Mech Warrior 5 Mercenaries. How did it go? I enjoyed watching for a wee bit. You flailing around, as you say, and then destroying the civvies after you're done. It was a little rough on one or two missions. It does seem to be only several million in damages. It does seem to be a bit swingy from what I've seen. Like, it seems like you guys have got this covered, mopped up, or it's a devastating scrape to victory. Kind of, it never seems to be like a run of the mill. But maybe that's just how you guys roll. We came, we saw, we got our asses kicked. We've all been there. We've all had our asses kicked by a computer game many times. Oh, I'm needing the coffee this evening. I'm glad you enjoyed it though. That's very good. I do. It's one of the games that I remember playing as a kid. Was some of the Mech Warrior games. I never really. I think I already had the rig to be able to properly get into it, which is a shame. But it does look very, very cool. Righty. So we are in the middle of a storm. It looks like. Let's get in the ship so we don't horribly perish from storm weather. Can we get in the ship? There we go. Games. Oh, and we're off. I think we're still parked. I don't know. I don't really know what's. I'm not moving the controller. We have no power on. We've just taken off without any any real control. So this is new. Oh no, we do have. Oh, we do have control. Oh, that is strange. Okay, well, since we are. In fact, you know what? Since we're near a water planet, I think we can discover some water critters. May as well, since I didn't really expect that to do that. That was a very strange series of events. Look at this guy. Oh, I've already encountered you. Seems to be having a bit of time getting itself sorted. There's a lot going on, I guess. Let's have a look at the expedition and see how we're doing. So, phase 1 completed. Boosh. Hey, Lotimus Rule, how's it going? Thank you for joining us as we continue the expedition of No Man's Sky. How are you doing today? Yeah, we've completed phase 1. We still have this one thing left to do in phase 2, which is stand on a swamp planet. Cannot find a swamp planet for love nor money. Then we've got the stuff with the eggs and the milk. So we need bug milk. I've determined specifically bug milk. So we need to find a bug and then milk it, and then we can make a cake, which I guess that's going to be quite easy. That's not too bad. Once we find a bug, we can adopt it, so that's good. Go to a swamp world, that's another good thing. And then here we go, discover 10 aquatic creatures. So we're on 7 out of 10, so if we are able to, I will see if we can discover some more critters on this planet. So I don't know if we've discovered... Oh, 8 out of 10? Oh, we've already been underwater in this world. We've already done it. We're already done. Let's head on to the rendezvous point then. So the other objective that we've got that we actually know where it is and what we can do is the final objective, which I'm hoping, really hoping, is on a swamp world. So we're going to go there and see how it goes. You want to hint about the swamp world? Let me go to the final rendezvous. I do have a list on screen of the other names for those planets, which I'm hoping will help me. Yeah, if I get to the I don't know what planet I'm on some random planet now. So I'm gonna head towards the rendezvous point, and if you know a hint from that point, that'll be useful if that makes sense, Karen. Thank you very much for your help though. I know I did mention about getting a hint when you joined, but I forgot that you were on Madcat's channel today, so I was thinking that was like 11. What planet is this? It did from that point. Cool. Okay. That that in itself tells me news that I don't want to know, but we're gonna go for it anyway. Righty, where is my galactic map? Let us head out into the vastness of space. Yeah, it's a little bit laggy today. I'm using a new browser, and that was advertised to me. We're gonna check out each system as well along the way. Get some more missions. Get some, because one of the things we have to get level 15 in the Explorers Guild. The only thing Sporky's ever done. Oops, daisy. It's not a hint of go back to the start. I don't know where that is. I wouldn't be able to find it. Let's see what we've got. The Engesbrock system. We've got a swamp planet. First jump. First jump. Yeah. It's not even called like one of the weird names like Misty or Vapor Planet or a Reeking Planet. It's a straight up swamp planet. Boosh. If we did just one more jump last week, we would have found it. And I wouldn't have been panicking. Boom. This is going to tick off a whole bunch of stuff. This is great. This is the best way this stream could have started. People saying hello. Swamp Planet's rocking up. All we need now is the milk. No worries, Mad Cats. Get yourself sorted. Yeah, it's once you have been streaming for a while, like you need to take a break as soon as it's over. Which is one of the weird things, like joining other people's streams and raiding and stuff, is that you're like, hey, I'm joining, I'm raiding, I'm setting my audience here. But also, I really need to go because I've been chatting for 3 hours or whatever. Let's find somewhere interesting to land. In fact, did I see ocean back there? Have I just flown away from water? Oh, no, that's not an ocean. That's a puddle. That doesn't count. Ooh. Interesting structure. None of them seem to have... Ah, that's what we're after. Free parking. Yeah, Karen, obviously you were on stream as well. Go and sort ye selves out. Thank you so much for swinging by and for lurking. I do very, very much appreciate it. Hey! Got out of my vehicle. Objective completed. That's what I like to see. Let's see what we've got with our objective. We've got some posters, I think. Posters is a weird reward. I'm guessing they're the ones that kind of carry on over for different things. Phase 2 completed. Yes. Well done, Red. Well done, Red. I can't believe it was the first. Not even the first system. The first planet in the first system. This has been a ridiculous, and I'm very excited about. Let's have a look at. We need to find a creature. That's one of the things we need to do. Oh, there we go. There's a creature. Will that complete our objective? Yep. There it is. Discovered creatures on a swamp planet. Awesome. How are we doing for inventory? Can we take another... Oh, we've got loads in the ship, actually. Yeah, we'll move all this stuff over to the ship. Why did we get 1,000 ferrite from? Oh, well. Move that over to the ship. Move that over to the ship. Move that over to the ship. Yeah, we had to collect eggs as well. Forgot about that. Did we get all the eggs we needed? I hope we did. I don't want to go hunting for any more eggs. Right, let's claim that other expedition. So that was from phase... Oh, and there's another reward from this as well. Here we go. Phase 2. Final reward. Here we go. Man, just reward after reward right now. What an incredibly big start I'm going to have to to this stream. It's going to immediately be kind of like, oh well, there we go. Phase 2 completed. Boosh. Very, very nice. Then I collect a reward for this. Supreme has an upgrade. And 25 iron batteries. That's really useful. I was about to run out of iron batteries. Eyes in the reeds. Thermal protection module. Iron batteries. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, it's not terrible. But that's not bad. It's not a bad start to the stream. So we need to find another 3 aquatic creatures, and we need to find a beetle, importantly. So I don't know if beetles... This is something I probably should have looked up already. I don't know if beetles need a certain kind of planet or not. That's something that I'm not entirely sure of. I know I've seen them on lush planets, and I've seen them on desert planets. Oh, I need to make some more pellets. But I think it is specifically... I can only make one of them. There you go. It's like a weird bat creature. Collect milk? What kind of milk do you have? Fresh milk. We don't need fresh milk. Thank you kindly, but we do not need... Oh, you're another type of creature, aren't you? Oh, it's like a crocosaur. I like this thing. Let's get some carbon, if we can do. And then we're going to go searching for bugs. I need me some bugs. Oh, then I have to milk them. Ugh. This expedition is making me do some weird stuff. Like this, you know, collecting resources to make pellets. That's all, you know, by the by, as Fraser would say. But, can I? I don't think I can mine that, can I? That's huge. No. Oh god, look at this thing. It's half a deer. I imagine it's very speedy. Let's make some more of these. We should be able to make a few more now. There we go. Can I give you one? I don't think you have it. Don't run away, don't run away. I've got something for you. There you go. Wild milk now. We're all good for wild milk. Wild milks. Oh, the jetpack upgrade's doing pretty decent as well, which is nice. It's quite a big distance between trees, though. There we go. Let's get some more. Oh, is that on a mineable tree? Is it just decoration? Oh no, it's just not loaded properly. Yeah, something weird's going on at the moment. I don't know if I need to reload, maybe. No, that seems alright. I don't want to risk losing this swamp planet, which is now, like, a priority for me. In fact, you know what? I might build a little world here, because I think I could do with having, might build a little base, sorry, not a little world here. I think I'm going to have having this world saved. Because I do need a swamp for any reason in the future. Trying to find this one again would be most difficult. There we go. Let's build a little tiny base. Build it by that weird rock. Don't build it by this weird rock. Okay. Is a oh god, it is a mineable resource. Bloody hell. Base computer, what do you require? Chromatic metal. Perfect. I'm going to change the colour of it, because I think I've recently discovered, surprisingly recently discovered, that if you change the colour of the base computer when you build it, it actually changes the colour of the icon on your radar. I think. So we'll see. Does it actually do that? We need a name for our swamp world as well. I don't think we can name the actual planet, but we can name the base at least. Yes, it's got a red icon, so you can organise where your bases are and what kind of bases they are by the colour of the computer, which you can't change after the effect. So once you've done it, you have to, you know, plan ahead and do it, which is a little bit annoying. Welcome back, Chiron. I am going to... Can I name the planet? I don't think I can name the planet. I think it was already found 1 month ago by Square. But we can name the base, so we're going to name this... Any swamp references? I think Kermit the Frog comes to mind. Anything else? There's The Thing from the swamp. Or is it called Swamp Thing? Dagobah! Good reference, Chiron. Good reference. We've even had Yoda's voice on there today. Dagobah? Yeah, there we go. Dagobah 1. Excellent stuff. So now we can come back to this if we need to. I don't know if we need to. From what I can tell of the rest of the expedition, we don't need to. But if we do, we can hop right back here to a swamp world, the rarest of worlds. Get some cash from scanning you. There we go. And let's go and head out of here. Thrusters are out. We are done. Let's try and find a space station to start off with. There's a uranium mine. Do we need uranium for anything? What we do need is quests for the Explorers Guild, and we need either deserty planets I think have bugs on. We're going to check a whole bunch of planets and try and hopefully find bugs. That is the main aim at the moment. But first we will head to the space station, a barren planet. Does barren have life in it? Oh, this is pretty cool. I've not seen a white one before. Look, a very fancy shopping centre. Important question, Karen. Are you up to date with your stream edits? Because this Saturday, I do believe you'll be joining me for some Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. The first venturing out into the wilds of Red Dead Redemption 2 Online. Hey, Doosan. How's it going? I'm looking for something that will increase my standing with... Nope, none of these. None of these. Anything we can sell or we need to buy? I think we needed a resonator of some kind at some point. I can't remember why or where. I will buy this oxygen though. I don't really have much on me. And it is valuable. For staying alive. Took out the previous ones on Saturdays and I've not streamed so far. Oh, okay, that's no worries. That is no worries. I just caught mine in time to have not had several weeks of not... Oh, I don't need that anymore either. We've got our scan done as well. It's getting easier with every system we go to. Yeah, I'll buy one of these, please. And I will use my 3 free upgrades. Thank you very much. Boosh, a boosh, and a boosh. Oh, we've got more. 4 of them. Sweet. So we've got lots of nice space now in our suits. We weren't able to get any more missions, which is a bit of annoyance. But anything else we need to do whilst we're here? I don't think there is. Could probably do with buying some starship fuel. Can I make magnetic resonators? Do I know how to make them? No, I don't. Never mind. And everything is fine there, so that's no worries. Guess we'll get out of here. I'm going to try and check some of these worlds. See if we can find some... Try a barren planet. Barren, to me, says there's not going to be life, but we'll go check it out. If we see something, we see something. Ooh, that's good coffee. And that can wake up... Yeah, it's no worries at all. Yeah, I realised that because I'd been away... And I hadn't done it for like a week or so before, and then it was a week or so after that I realised that I hadn't done some. I was quite far behind in mine, so I was very lucky to get free parking. Free parking? No. Then I shall find somewhere else to park. Yeah, very lucky to realise that I managed to get my schedule back online just in time. No life yet, but you don't usually get life when you're on a system. This week has just been a video day. Very, very nice. I probably should have landed there because there is no other signs of civilization. I thought there'd be like just buildings everywhere like there have been on some of these other worlds, but maybe we'll just land out in the middle of nowhere. Unless anything comes up on the immediate horizon. No, that's that annoying thing. I feel like as soon as I park, I'm going to see a building as I'm parking. But we'll park here. It's a nice clearing. We'll scan the horizon. It doesn't look like there's going to be any life around here. There's definitely sentinels. Oh, aggressive sentinels by the looks of it, maybe as well. Oh no, there is life. Okay. Oh, it's weird life. We're on a weird world, right? Oh no, maybe not. Maybe it's just life. Okay, maybe we'll see if we can find a bug then. How many species are there on this planet? Quick look. Just close your eyes while you fly. That is very true. That is very true. If I can avoid it, then I don't have to worry about it. Rare, grand, rare, uncommon, flying. I don't know if any of these are going to be what I'm after. No, it's all weird stuff on this planet by the looks of it. I'm looking very specifically for bugs. It's a shame I don't have a teleporter and also the directions to my homeworld, Planet Sonic. Well, Sporky's homeworld, not Red's homeworld, I should say. Because that has bugs on it. That has big bugs in it. It's exactly what I'm looking for. And I'm pleased to say that I have lived on a planet with those bugs for a very long time and never once felt the need to milk them. No, I think that's as done. Let's have a look at the species on there. Doesn't look like any of them are... Species, please? Ah, there we go. 3 out of 5. Yeah, and we've got all the ones that are flying. The bugs are usually flying as well, so... Next world, check it out. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, there's another one of the creatures going underneath me. Look at that. Off it goes. Starship fuel, that's what we're after. Which I definitely have. Definitely have. Don't I? I'm sure I saw some. What if I go to the technology and try to refuel it? Does it tell me I have some? Nope, that's not installing technology. I want to refuel technology. Yes, I do have it somewhere. I just don't know where it is. There we go. Next world. We've got a... Let's go to scan mode. We've got... Ooh, runaway mold farm. That's actually pretty cool. Dagobah 1, that's where I just was. Any others in the system? Quick look around. Oh, there's one over here. People put planets... People put thingies on the planet and I can't see what they are. Well, if I go to this, does it tell me what it is? Ah, here we go. Corrosive, barren... That's not the name of the planet. Irradiated... Boggy. Oh, there's actually 2 swamp planets in this system. Incandescent. No, so I don't think any of these are going to have what I want. So we'll hop on to the next system. And keep looking for bugs. I think it's a desert planet that I'm after. Ooh. Let's go to Fracob 5. Speaking of Horizon, I was on the LEGO website today, looking at the LEGO tall neck, which I'm very excited about. And it came up saying that it was out of stock. I was like, oh no, it's been and gone. But it's not actually been released yet. So that is why they are reading that as out of stock. But it is in fact just not available yet. An abandoned planet. That's not going to be much use to us, I don't think. Unless abandoned planets, it's got cactuses on it, so cacti. Maybe it will do. Let's check it out. Yeah. I thought it was April 1st, so I was like, I remember it being the start of a month. I thought, I'll check it out. But yeah, you're right. It's May the 1st, not April the 1st. My panic was unnecessary. Let's go a bit lower. It's quite hard to see where the land is. Oh, here we go. Did I see ocean, or was it just storm? I thought I'd seen ocean. I also need to find an aquatic planet. We'll try over here. This looks like a body of water. Maybe there'll be creatures in it. We may as well check it out. Whilst we're here. Oh, I think it's having a storm, maybe. Yeah, yeah. If I remember, I'll remind you. If you remember, remind me. No signs of life. Let me go up this ridge. Find out whether or not it is the planet or whether it is just where I've landed. Yes, that is true. The life support is low. Let us replenish it with some life. It sounds like there's a creature here. Yeah, definitely. Oh, hello. Hello, Marceline. What are you doing? Marcy's here. Aren't you looking all wide? What are you up to? I think she's having a mad half hour. Any bugs? No, you're not a bug. You're a big old lizard. Oh, Lego stream's a cool idea. That's a really cool idea. I wouldn't be able to watch it because I have to avoid spoiler alerts. That's not true. That's not true. That's impossible. No bugs by the looks of it. How are we doing for species? Oh, there's quite a lot of species on this planet, actually. Maybe we'll wait around a little bit. Any of them aquatic, I suppose, is the important question. Ground, flying, underwater. Cool, so there are some underwater creatures. Let's go check out the pool. Yeah, Lego Stream's a really cool idea. I like that. I have a Nintendo Lego that I want to build. That in my head, I was like, oh, I'll easily get that built before I ever get around to streaming N64 games. But that time is coming quickly, and I have not built the Lego. In fact, I've not even built the Lego that was before that Lego, so I need to get on that. Real bad. Scan this little guy, may as well. Let us go check out the depths. I could do it at the same. Yeah, that's true. I could do it at the same time. These little fin head guys, the little weird little claws. Is this going to be deep enough to have creatures? Let's find out. Come on, down we go. Oh, there are creatures. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. Any more? Is that an aquatic creature or is that a drowning stegosaurus? I'm pretty sure that is just like. Oh, we did the objective though. Let's see if we can get a picture with these guys. Hello.
Hello. The alarm's going off.
Oh, is it? I usually can hear that vibrating. I couldn't hear it this time. Let's get a picture of these guys. I don't get people who own Lego and don't just, do it. I'm terrible with that. Like, I need to cook. Nah, let's take it out. Need to get a drink now. I'll survive. Get it. Next set of instructions. Well, I've got a hefty collection at the moment. To be honest, the most I've ever had unbuilt for sure. As well as a few smaller packs. I've got the Nintendo one that I want to do, the Nintendo 64 one. I've got a big city build to do. I've got the Ghostbusters card to do as well. And then I'm going to get this other one. This No Man's Sky, Horizon Forbidden West one. There we go. It says Horizon Forbidden West. It's both of them. It doesn't really. Ec.4. Yeah, I will take that as heathen. Oh, there is another one as well. Another species of aquatic creature. Man, this was a really good planet to land on. We are ticking through these objectives. I'm looking for an abyssal horror, so I need to get caught in the depths of an abyssal horror. But I need to find one first. I don't know if it's deep enough, maybe? This pool. I should say heathen, but I can't sleep it. No worries. No worries. Right, we're going to head back to land, and then we will complete our objective. We might need another... either another aquatic planet or another body of water, I guess. Don't worry about it, Karen. I know what you mean. Fear not. Yeah, Ecto-1. I was never massively into Ghostbusters. I did enjoy it, but I wasn't like hugely into it. Clearly not enough to know the name of the name of the car. And I started at lunch today watching. I watched about 20 minutes of the new Ghostbusters film, and it's like I'm literally only 25 minutes in, and it feels like it's just about getting started. So maybe it's going to turn around, but so far, I've been not too. I wasn't gripped by it, shall we say. Righty. So, marine biology is a phase 4 objective. There we go. A terrifying sample, a supreme scanning up system, and a lost bathysphere. Ooh. What could be that? And a gloaming gem. Scanner module, we'll put that in straight away. Anything else? No? Okay. Everything else must be kind of blueprints for universal things. Where is the scanner technology, please? Why is this shouting at me? I don't want... I have no need for this. Oh, exosuit. There we go. There it is. Install. In my suit. Oh, no, is that too many? Oh. Oh, that's annoying. Scan radius 30. I don't need the cache anymore, really. So scan radius 31. Scan radius 32. Scan radius 22. Doesn't do either. So you can be disconnected, I guess. Can you be destroyed? Yeah, dismantle. Oh, it's only a B class. That's why. There we go. That's more like it. So that's fine. So we need to find a bug still, and we need to find an abyssal horror. I don't know if we're going to find a bug on this planet. It's like a shark down there coming out of the water with its giant fin on its head. When the cartoon was coming out, it was alright, but take it or leave it. Yeah, I think it was just about over. The craze, I think, was just about over when I was growing up, I think. We're looking for my ship. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. Which I summon thusly. Come to me, spacecraft. The red one. I think it's actually called the LOL, isn't it? Yeah, the ultimate sleep LOL. The red's nice on the water though, with the. You got a picture of Red in his red ship above the red ocean. Let me scroll down. There we go. Just a nice simple picture with some birds in the background. There we go. They're in shot. Nice. Sometimes it's nice just to have a simple spaceship picture. I'm going to go to orbit and see if I can see a bigger ocean. And then we'll give that a try. That's a cool looking planet. Look at that. That is awesome. What kind of planet is that? That looks like nothing I've ever seen. That's really cool. We will check that out. It annoys me that the game doesn't tell me what it is, but it looks to be mostly bodies of water, no real ocean. So we will try our luck on an actual ocean, more oceanic world, if we can do. That looks like an oceanic world. But where's that weird? Oh, it's gone purple now. What the heck is this planet? A rainy moon. Let's check it out. It was really close as well. It was much closer than I thought it was. I thought it was much bigger further away. It's actually quite small right next to me. Oh, hello. That's a pretty nice find. One of the great archives of the Korvax people, who offer free parking. Extreme Sentinel Planet is never a good sign. It's never a good alert to have the radar thing tell you, the computer tell you so. Yes, you've said, I understand. But I need to find me some bugs. Wow, you're really hammering the warnings, right? Looks to be the same set of normal creatures, nothing particularly buggy yet. Lots of creatures though, we're getting quite a lot of cash for them at least. Ooh, are you insectile? What are you? Oh no, he's got a weird cone head. Didn't quite expect that. And another one, man. How many species are on this planet? We found like 8 species just in the last minute. Do you fancy Cairo? No, we'll give it a couple more minutes. I'm being impatient. I was going to say, do you fancy seeing whether or not the type of planet the bugs appear on more than others, but we'll keep on tracking for a little bit. I'm going to quickly scan this bird moose. There we go. How many species did I get on? 7 out of 10 is 10 on this planet, bloody hell. So there could still be bugs on this planet, but I don't think there is. I'm trying to think what kind of species are on the on Sonic compared to. There's not that many outside of the bugs, really. The bugs are the main species. We start googling now because yeah, okay, that's fair. That's completely true as well. No Man's Sky is one of those games where like the information is not openly and freely given. It is very much you gotta squeeze that information out of a Reddit somewhere or something. Right, that is the planet we just came from. I did see an oceanic world. I like that word. There we go. And it had something like Doom on it, did it say? Oh, Dockside. Oh, Dockside. Perfect. Exactly what we need, right? Make sure everything's refueled. Yeah, we're okay. That can refuel when it's empty. No point in wasting it. And how are we doing for space? We're not doing too bad at all. Larval core, which we can sell. Got some defense chits. We've got all the eggs and milk that we need, but although... What does this do? Thermal protection? How am I doing for space? No, I won't waste any space on that. I mean, it's taking over space anyway, I guess, so... It's better to have it as a function than as a... nothing, but... we'll leave it for now. It is a temperate planet. Maybe. Are they called bugs? Let's have a look. Expedition... Phase 4. A beetle. Not bug, sorry, beetle. We've got to find the beetles. I spoke to Ringo and he said there's no way of finding the beetles in space. Somebody has very kindly provided us a parking space on their house here in the absolute middle of the ocean. Also a couple of vehicles. I don't know what... Can you drive underwater? I don't think you can do. Right, so now we are going to look for one of the things that I like absolutely the least in this game, which is an abyssal horror. And then we have to run away from it, so... Here we go. So we're looking for abyssal horror. Abyssal horror. Are you a creature? You're a giant clam. Oh no. It's behind it. Ah, there it is. There it is. You're insectile, though. Can I... Are you a beetle? Remembers faces. Oh no, it produces crabapple. It actually says... I keep forgetting. It does actually tell you what it produces, the scanner, which is quite a nice benefit. That actually makes it a lot easier. Can't tell what that is. Type of fish. Any abyssal horrors anywhere? I'm hoping none of these creatures are predators as well. That also does freak me out a bit. I thought like little penguins. No, they're not. They're nothing at all like penguins. Oh, I've got a little school with me. Look at that. Man, sometimes this game is so enjoyable. it's just silly. There we go. Some nice framing. Getting swimming with the fishes. Hint on beetles. Yeah, go on. Yeah, go on. I think it's worth hinting. I think we're in hint territory. Right, I'm taking a gamble on getting this oxygen plant. Oh, here's one here. Here's one here. There we go. Get it. Get it. Get it. There we go. That was something I learned surprisingly late. Is that these white plants refill your oxygen meter. Very surprisingly late. The amount of time that I had, if not died, had like panic retreated to the surface was quite high. Are you an abyssal horror? Submerged relic. Actually quite chill down here. Surprising. Lush planets. Okay, cool. So I was right with Sonic then. So Sonic is the right type of planet. Cool. I will look exclusively for lush planets then. Thank you, Karen. That actually helps an awful lot because I was making assumptions. Let's get some more oxygen. Yep. Man, it's pretty deep. Supplementary oxygen found. What is this? Crystal sulfide? No. Some more creatures. Under the sea. Under the sea. There'll be no abyssal horrors. Yeah, because I think Sonic is a lush planet. I don't know if actually was this a lush planet? I have to check actually. I mean, I don't think there's enough land on this planet, at least where we've landed. Maybe there's more land on the other side of the planet or something. I think Sonic's actually got some pretty big oceans on it, thinking about it. Oh, look at this guy! The proper little crab. Aww. Man, I feel like I've run into these abyssal horrors left, right, and centre in the past. And when you want to actually find one, they're an absolute abyssal horror to try and find. Let's just zap along, see if we can find some. I can only do one thing at a time. Either pay attention to where you are or what you want to know. You cannot have... No, I'm not looking for hints on abyssal horrors. I know they think they just rock up everywhere. I'm just surprised we've not run into one yet. It also occurs to me we've swam quite away from our ship. It just literally just dawned on me right now. Oh, we have gone quite away from our ship. But we need the abyssal horror, so we'll keep on searching until we find one. Aha. Alluring specimen. Oh, is this the good one or the bad one? There's a really horrible one. No, we can't do this one. This is the bad one. So this one, instead of... There's one that basically you get near it and it'll try to suck you in. And that's the abyssal horror. This thing... This summons basically a giant piranha thing that vibrates the pad. It's horrible. It's a horrible situation of being chased by this thing that I'm not going to get into. So that's not the one we want. The one where it tries to suck you in with its eye. So we're going to head towards this plant. But we know, at least we've seen now that there are things here that we don't see. Oh, I asked if I was on a lush planet. Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. Does this tell me? No. Lid full. I know the oxygen's low. We're heading towards this. There we go. But I'm glad we found those, because that means that there are things here that we don't know about yet. I'm going to try and get that little critter if I can do. Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh well. These are, they're not traps, but they explode when you get near them. If you pick the things off them. Which I don't think counts as an abyssal horror. Clams don't count, I don't think. Yeah, as soon as you get near to this, it'll begin to vibrate and threaten to explode. I don't think I've ever spent this much time underwater in the game. It's much less terrifying than I had originally thought. He says there's something explodes next to him. Let's head right down. Ah, that's a good point. Yeah, it probably will sell me in the menu. Oh. Backwards flying. There we go. Smooth flying. Let's have a quick look. It is a bountiful planet. Oh no, that's the type of flora. It is a... Which planet are we on? On this one. A temperate planet. Which I think might be different to lush. Any threats on the horizon? That's what we want. We want threatening plants. They're the ones that will try to get us. At this point, I kind of feel like it's worth trying to find another body of land to summon the ship on. We've gone so far. I might just keep on going until we find another bit of land. I know there is other land out here because there's at least 3 settlements on this world, so there must be land for them to exist. I know that you get aquatic settlements, although that'd be super cool if you did. Come on. Stop keeping me safe and give me a threat. Specific threat that I want. I've gone so far. And I've tried so hard. But hopefully, in the end, we'll get to milk some bugs. I guess I could, Wait, if I select this as an active objective, maybe it'll tell me where one is. No, that's a shame. It was worth a shot. That would have also been a little bit annoying as well, to be fair. Oh, I need to get the plant, please. He was swimming in his boots. Superheated rainstorm. I wonder if that would affect the underwater. Oh, what have we got? Ah, luring specimen, really? Come on. I don't want a luring specimen. I want the other one. It's that red dot we need, but it's a different red dot. I feel like there's something over there. It's like... Oh, it's just a fish. Like something's following me just out of range. That's a creepy feeling. Let's keep on going. That's something I was going to ask you about, Karen, was, have you got much experience using PCs as NPCs in games? And what the difficulty rating is? I think there's a chart in the Dungeon Master's book, but I can't quite remember. Things like you work out what their their damage and their AC and all that business is, and it gives you a calculation of what the CR rating would be. But I wonder if there's any easier rule of thumb than that. Oh. Lovely specimen, damn it. Maybe we will have to try a different world. Maybe there's no go on this world. Oh, you know what? We'll do some of that. I mean, we could do the alluring specimen. I don't know if it counts as... I could very easily die, though, is the flip side of that. The one that chases you can kill you very, very quickly. And we're not exactly built for survival or combat. We're built for taking pictures of little creatures. And running away from threats. Yes, that's exactly it. That's exactly it, Karen. More fishes, though. How many of these creatures have we got? 4 out of 12. We've got 4 creatures under here? I think we've seen about 20. Expedition notes. What's it telling me? Oh, near sunken buildings. Use the Nautilus submarine's high-power sonar can locate abandoned aquatic structures. Underwater, look for results with the analysis visor. Ah. No, it means this one, doesn't it? It doesn't mean this one. Yeah, this is the analysis visor. But what it does mean is that we can create a Nautilus. That might do it. I've never built the Nautilus before. So we'll continue till we find land. We'll call our ship. Keep on searching. Oh, it's an abandoned building. Is that a crashed freighter underwater? Oh, that's really cool. Maybe there'll be one there. This is all new. This is quite cool. Incoming. Incoming. Oh, down. Down. There we go. Oxygen supply replenished. Am I heading in the right direction still? Please be in the right direction still. No. Let's head up actually, see if we can get a better view of it. Because there was definitely something buried around here a moment ago. Ah. No. Ah, that looks like it over there. Yes, there we go. Oh, there's a big red dot over there. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe that's the abyssal horror. If we are lucky. If we are lucky. Chapter 4 was not how to use NPCs, motives and plans. Ah, I see what you mean. Da-da-da-da. Hey, Retro Ted. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. How is it going? Thank you for joining me. You find me in the depths of the underwater oceans, trying to find a creepy eye. And we've just found a sunken freighter, which is actually pretty cool. Although we're going to drown real soon. We need to get out of there. How goes the milking? We we managed to do part of our objective. Oh, what if I can call the ship on there? Oh, that'd be great if I could do that. We have swam so far away from our ship. Does it tell me how far away the ship is? 12 minutes away. It's too far away to go back to. Yeah, we found a swamp planet like immediately, which is great. But we've not yet found the necessary milking creatures that we need. How went the rest of Baldur's Gates? If you are not already following Retro Ted, they are currently playing through the Baldur's Gate series, which is very, very cool. They're on Baldur's Gate 2, which is purported to be the best of the Baldur's Gate series. Please be an enemy creature. Oh, you're just a light, aren't you? You're just a light. I thought you were a monster. We kicked butt and chewed ye old bubblegum. The bubbliest of gums. Right. We're gonna weigh out on this. I think we're not gonna. We're gonna build a Nautilin, I believe. Oh, unless nope, a long specimen. Yeah, we're out of here. We're out of here. Please, please let me be able to summon the ship here. I'm gonna be so upset if we can't. Although there's land in the distance. There is land. Can we summon the ship here? Cannot land here. Boo! Right, we're gonna have to go over there then. Or there. Which one's closer, do you reckon? That one or that one? We'll go for this one. So, yes, we are currently looking for our... an underwater abyssal horror to try and trap us. So that we can get our objective done. Trying to find a monster and reskin it. Yeah, I do that quite a lot. It's more the there are some interesting abilities sometimes that I think like, oh, that'd be quite cool to use in a fight. You don't use very often. Ah, Anubis Dracul, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. You find us at the depths of the ocean. What is this? A submerged relic. Hello. Hello. Wait, that doesn't summon a thing, does it? No, we're okay. There's a creature that gets summoned and it does freak me out a little bit because it is horrible. We're going to need some oxygen soon. There we go. Where did that island go? There it is. We'll just throw it on any old monster and hope for the best, that's true. Gonna raid and lurk, no worries, Rich Ted. I completely understand. Thank you so much for bringing your community over here. Thank you for your stream earlier on, I enjoyed it very much. And I hope that you've had fun. Is it more alluring specimens? It's more and more alluring specimens. Maybe there's only alluring specimens on this planet. Which would be annoying. 19! Tell me, Saber, can you see an abyssal horror anywhere? Because I need one. I need one real bad. And you have the eyes of an eagle. And the jaw of a young James Gunn. Right. Let us head to the surface. Got his hands behind him like he's sonicking his way through. There it is. Come on. I see water. Water everywhere. This is basically being an episode of Waterworld. Which I actually quite liked that film. People give it a bad rep, but I remember really enjoying that when I was little. That being said, I've not watched it since I was little, so maybe it wasn't that good. I need to support our life. There we go. Any abyssal horrors. Taking applications from any abyssal horror. Anyone at all. No, let's keep heading towards the island, which is... I've lost track of. Is it over there? Yeah, it's definitely behind me. It's definitely over there. There we go. Think there are any super intelligent sharks, man. That is my... Predators underwater is not my bag. Not a fan. I'm really worried now that I'm gonna summon the ship. It's gonna say it's out of fuel. It's out of fuel. I'm in genuine trouble. Oh, Deep Blue Sea. Yes, Deep Blue Sea. I guess the shark in Jaws wasn't super intelligent, wasn't it? Really, it was just a big old mean shark. Right, come on, please. Yes, thank the Lord. I might try and build a Nautilus station there whilst I'm here. I don't know. I've got the plans for it. Let's build a computer and find out. So I can build a little Nautilus, then at least I can do that scanner thing it was telling me about. I will claim this base. We're on Pac-Man Island. Look at that. This is definitely going to be called Pac-Man Island. I shall rename you Pac-Man Isle. Oh, I should have called it I Love Pac-Man, because it sounded like I Love Pac-Man. Nautilin, naught in the way of Nautilins, it looks like. So we'd have to go to the anomaly and learn how to make a Nautilin. Is that going to be our best bet? It might be. Oh, that was the last bit of fuel as well. Ooh. Right, let's call the anomaly. And we'll see if we can get a Nautilin plans. I've never built a Nautilin, never been underwater. That's something Sporky's yet to do. This will be a new experience. Just super persistent. Yeah, that's a very good point. And the later ones are fairly smart. Smart for a film shark. But yeah, I have a genuine like fear, I guess, of if I'm underwater. I feel like, you know, when you can just see, well, if you're underwater in the ocean and you see the drop off of light that you can't see past anymore, like I'm always in my head going to see just the shadow of like a great white, you know, just off the coast of the Wirral or whatever. Just waiting for no reason. Vehicle guy. Are you the vehicle guy? Oh yeah, you're the vehicle guy. Hey buddy. Percy's. Or is it a building that I need? It's a building I need, I don't need you at all. Although I do need the scanner actually, you've got a scanner, right? Scanner that lets me scan for things. Which costs 10 nanite clusters. Okay, yeah, that's pretty easy. Oh, it's expensive. I haven't got the ingredients for that though. That's a weird ingredients. Maybe this isn't the answer. I mean, yeah, logic is nothing to do with it, Saber. It is genuinely, like, I'm fully aware of the rationale that is very unlikely, but it still freaks me the flip out. I've only got 4 salvage data, so I can't even afford the Nautilin one. Well, at least we'll get the basic. And then we'll work out how much do we need for the next one. The Nautilin chamber. Why did he take me off that menu? It's the only thing I've bought something on. There it is. 10 more of these. And then crystal sulfide, and then we need a bunch of stuff for it. Maybe we'll just leave it and go explore a different world, because it's pretty damning. But we do have Pac-Man Island to come back to if we need to. But I mean, that was, in terms of searching, I think scraping the bottom of the ocean for, what was it, like 15 minutes is probably enough. Fear of the deep is a very rational fear. Yeah, I guess it's got some rationale to it. I guess that's true. That's reassuring. Let's recharge these before I forget. There we go. Right, we've been to the water world. Let's see if there's any lush planets in this system. We've got frozen, temperate, abandoned, dusty, rainy, and irradiated. I wonder if rainy counts as Starbulb. Yeah, I think it might do. We'll head there. So that's Lulumpu 12 we're trying to find. Lulumpu 12 is a moon. I think it's that moon, in fact. No, we're too close to the space station. Activate boost power! There we go. Falls into the fear of unknown character. That's true, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. It's the unknown, making itself violently knowable. I think I absolutely love swimming. Swimming is one of my all-time favorite things to do, and I think swimming and being in the water, it feels predators in the water basically makes me feel very vulnerable. Even when I've been like scubaing or snorkeling, I'm always worried about all the little things in the rocks that might be poisoned. Like I just have a yeah, something about being in the water. Like, I absolutely love being in the water, but all of the things that can get you in the water really play on my mind when I'm in the water. Anomaly detected. Whoa! Sauron? What the fuck? The hell is... Sauron's got lost on the way home. Not a fear in the known. I know everything down there And everything that can give you, water itself can do it, the fish, the sharks, the dolphins, the whales. All of it's got a chance. No one knows. Man, space Sauron, what the hell? Genuinely, what the hell? That is crazy. Oh god, it's looking right at me. It's pretty terrifying. Scan it? Oh, it reacts to the scan. Oh! Oh my god! That is messed up. What even is it? Can I scan it or anything? It's just a... An asteroid larvae? This is not how asteroids are made, mate. What are you talking about? Have we not started shooting it yet? Maybe I should... Oh, maybe I can shoot it. Oh no, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna run away. We're not built for this. That was weird. I just wanted to go to the moon. Yeah, you don't know whether there's a patch of empty water or there's like 50 billion things just outside of what you can see. And then, as Karen says, also the water itself, most of the fish, things hiding in the rocks. Like, it's just there's all sorts. Not that rational because it's very unlikely, but it is also possible. So that that thought lingers. Is there no life on this planet? Oh, I've been on this planet. Oh, well, that's a waste. I didn't think I'd spent that much time in this system, to be honest. Right, next system it is then. Off we go. We'll go in a minute because these guys will get annoyed. If we head out into space immediately, they'll send fighters after us, which is not good times. Although I've not seen the new fighters since the Sentinel upgrade. They might have new fighters now. But let's not... Now's not the time to find that out. We'll find that out when we've got the time. Space Porky will find that out. When he annoys the fuzz. For now, we shall head to the next system. Here we go. Emerald drive required. Why? Why though? Seems a little bit uncalled for. What have we got? Any of the drives in? We've got the plans for them. We've got the indium drive and the emerald drive. So we need the indium first. No, we need the emerald first. Oh, I've got the cadmium drive. I've got the red one. So we need to go to the... Right. So we need to do it in order. We're going to need all three. This is something that I didn't expect. This is a delay that I didn't expect, to be honest. So we need to go to the cadmium system to get cadmium to get the emerald drive, and then we can use that to head over. I think it was emerald. So let's find a red system we can jump to. It's the sound of the space fuzz. Where are we? Let's go to Ronald. And we'll go searching for some cadmium. I think one of the players... I don't think any of my players are here, but why Pizio? Why is this good text to put in there? Treasure. A PC through the DC-20 perception check while searching the room finds discarded among the gnawed bones of the Adu a climbing grove. The PC discover a single black glove made from leather fabric. A climbing glove, sorry, was left behind by one of the last current spelunkers to use the way station. It is a very... Yeah, there's a few of those things where, like, I mean... Unless I deliberately shoehorn this in, that information is not getting put forward. I would have to I'd have to really forcibly wangle that information in there. Let's go get some cadmium, and then we'll get the emerald drive, and we can then go to the emerald system. Oh, we're heading to this one? Okay. I thought I'd kind of call that one. A wine dark planet. We'll check that one out on the way back, actually. That sounds pretty cool. But this one has the cadmium we need. But the most you can hope for is a precog to have some spell that will allow peering through time. Yeah. It's something you'd have to shoehorn it in, like, heavily. Or, you know, the guy left a glove with his note. A note with his glove, sorry. Oh, we've taken it to someone's safe beacon. Okay. I guess. We are looking for cadmium. Oh, free parking. Free parking. I will accept your gift of free parking, sir. Oh, hello. There's jewels there. What's just happened? Okay. Rotate. Rotate. We've got free parking here, come on. It's the most valuable commodity in the galaxy. This adventure is just smashes in there all over. Just little bits of that, like, vagaries of information. Yeah, that is quite annoying. What is this thing? A message module. Oh, that's quite cool. Look at these bad boys. Let's collect some of these. Hopefully we're not going to get the space fuzz on us. Navigational data, I mean, it's not that useful, I guess. We might get a drop pod, but then we're not doing too bad for storage either. The game has rewarded it with quite a bit of storage space. Oh, we actually, do we have a thermal protection? Oh, the planet's on fire. Yeah, let's install it. There we go. Oh god, the planet is actually on fire. Okay. Let's mosey away. Let's see if we can find some of this so-called cadmium they spoke of. Are you cadmium? Yay, cadmium. Some critters over there. It's the weird plant guys again. Hey, weird little plant guys. Little leggy guys. Walking about. Little dig. I feel like we've been on this planet before. A very similar planet, at least, anyway. Cadmium. Cadmium. What food would cadmium be? Just from the name, I kind of think pasta, maybe. You can have tagliatelle. You can have cadmium. You can have fusilini. Maybe not. Maybe I don't know. How are we doing for storage first before we start? Yeah, we're fine. This cadmium is quite a big deposit as well. Cadmium is mine, I tell you. Mine! I shall control the cadmium empires of the world. What does the sign say? Communication station. Okay. Lots of lovely cadmium. I think we need 200, I think, to install the drive. I'm not sure, but we'll double check when we get... Once we've finished collecting, and we'll check the list. Although this is quite a chunk. It's not a small amount. Yeah, I think the word cadmium sounds like it would be some kind of food, but I can't think what. There's been quite a few things, like that example you gave, Caron, in Attack of the Swarm, where I've either just chosen to admit it because it was irrelevant, or I've had to try and make more of a thing of it in order for it to either be relevant or in any way to land even as a thing. I think there were some things in the school that were that I was just like, this is irrelevant. we're not gonna get into this. Let's see if there's anything interesting. Oh god, more fires! Look at that. A whole new world. I can't believe this planet is just casually on fire. Very bizarre. Let's head back to the ship.
Whole new world.
Oh my god, look at that creature! What the hell is that? It's like a Medusa. It's like a beholder Medusa. That thing is... It's a beholder run! That is bizarre. Ooh. Let's make sure my controller is not sitting on the side. Oh, hello. Bye! Right. Of course they are. I'm gonna have to lose them. Let's mosey on. We'll land somewhere over here. See if we can lose the critters. We might actually need more cadmium as well, actually, so we may as well try and find somewhere else we can land with some more cadmium. May as well. Can you scan for cadmium and stuff? Not really. Oh, we lost them already. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let us... We'll land in the valley. Let's land in the valley, shall we? Wait, what did that say? A thing popped up on the screen then, did you see that? Flipping sentinels, man. Jesus. It's just a little bit too slow to get a lock on me as an enemy. That's actually quite funny. There was a sign that popped up in there. I don't know where it came from. Enjoy the beetles and the sentinels. Does that mean there are beetles here? This isn't the right kind of world, though, is it? The sentinels killed them all. What are you? What are you? I know you're one of those little weird underground guys. Maybe there are beetles here. Maybe there are beetles in the daytime. Because they're nocturnal and dayturnal creatures, right? If I remember correctly. Let's look for the drive first. We'll get the drive sorted out. There we go. Oh, we need another wiring bloody loop. That's annoying. Because we can't make wiring looms. Diurnal. Diurnal. There we go. It's definitely worth having a look around though. I mean, this is the last thing we really need, so... Unless... It could be a lie. It could just be like a... Oh! It wasn't a lie! There are bugs! A whole new bug. Oh my gosh. This cadmium requirement has saved our life. Bugs, bugs, let me feed you. Stop walking impossibly. Oh, come on. Sentinel, go away. How are we not losing you by flying vertically up here? Oh, you're still right here. What about if we do this then? Right, that's got to have lost him, right? You, buddy, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come here. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. Come on. Come on. Yep, yep. Gently milk. We got some milk. We're getting attacked by creatures, but we've got some milk. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Right. Let us flee the sentinels as best we can. Alright, sentinels are gone. Right. Feed a bug. Feed a bug. Bug, 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 bug. Come on, come on, come on. Come back, come back, come back. Come on. Oh god, again already. Is that not enough milk? Have we not got all the milk we need? Hit you and trigger whilst we're under attack. Then we need to adopt one if we're quick enough. Although I don't think we've got enough spaces yet. Dineural and Nocturnal. Man, they are come in force now, don't they, as well? They don't mess about. Look at them all. You've been fed already, so you might... Did that not count as... Oh, I thought we would have done it. I thought that would have been enough. Gather 4 times the milk. We've got them all. 11 out of 5, 7 out of 5, 7 out of 5. Why didn't it count as completed? Why didn't it count as completed? Oh, there we go. Don't do that to me, game. Don't do that to me. Oh, thank the Lord. Right, now, let's see if we can get our space free. Can we afford another one? 5,000 nanites with 3,000 short. I'm sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to go. Goodbye, Helato. Helato, good. Oh, you've been fed, right? Come land, and I will. Oh. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Let me come up. Adopt. Yes. Oh, we might actually do. We might be able to do the expedition. Come on, buddy. Let me give you a fuss. Come on, come on, come on. Quinel. Or Quintel. Have some fuss, and there you go, buddy. Have some food. Oh, let's go for a look at the happy bug. Look how happy it is. Little happy face. Whee! Can we go for a ride? Yeah. Oh, this thing moves. What the heck? I guess you've got to if your planet is perpetually on fire in some way. It's gross legs. It's like the ending of that Harry Potter film where he flies off on the broom. It's right at the end. Let's get a profile of its little buggy face. There we go. Hey, buddy. Come on, Quintel, take me back to my ship. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Ooh, never mind. Sorry, bye. Bye, bye forever, Quintel. This expedition's based solely around creatures, but I haven't got time. Bye. Prisoner of Azkaban. Is that the one where he ends with him, the hard freeze frame of him on the end, leaving the thing? A very odd choice for an ending, but hey, it works. It works. Expedition. Here we go. Right. So phase 3. We get flour, sugar, and synthetic honey. Synthetic honey. So now we have to make a nutrient machine, which I've never built before, and make a cake. The third film. Refined flour, processed sugar, and synthetic honey. I've never seen any of these things in the game before. This is all it's all brand new. It's worth 25 grand? For sugar? 50 grand for the honey? What was the other one I got? Flour. 28 grand for the flour. Bloody hell. They ain't messing around when they're making cakes in this universe. Oh, another reward. The Nautilon plans. Perfect. That's actually really useful. And the advanced scanner is that? Oh, no, it's a generator for it. It's almost like it's all tied together. Who would have thunk it? I don't know if I have the technology for a nutrient machine yet. I don't know if I actually have the ability to build it yet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so that one actually gave me the ability. Cool. So I'm gonna head back to that water planet. I'm gonna build a nutrient processor, and then we'll. Or maybe we should go on a more populated world first, so I can get resources that I need. And that's that one done. And all we've got to do is finish these last few bits. Which actually isn't that bad. We might actually get it done in this stream. That's really cool. That's more than I expected. Do we need more fuel? Are we out of fuel? Nope. Oh, for the love of God, Sentinels. Do you know how hard it was to find a bug, Sentinel? And you're hassling me. I've searched half the galaxy for a swamp planet and a bug, and by the luck of the gods, I've managed to find one on this. I've found both in this stream within the space of like an hour and a half. A firebolt. The book he received at Christmas, and it was a big plot element. I've read the books. I've had the books read to me by Stephen Fry, which was the only way I was ever going to get to the books. Stephen Fry's sultry voice helping bring me through it. So I guess we're gonna need a good world to go to, aren't we? Maybe we can build it on the final rendezvous planet. There's no shop in this system, so we can't buy any more blueprints. We've got, what kind of world are you? Let's just check on the discovery, shall we? Raquel, a desolate planet. That wine dark planet, whatever the hell that is. In fact, that might have abyssal horror by the looks of it. Let's head to the wine dark planet first. We might be able to get. We might get lucky. That's this one, right? Yeah, look at all that water. Someone build a base there. Free parking. A wine dark planet, man. I've never heard of that before. I'm not doing too bad. Maybe I'll give that a top up. How's the suit doing? Do more life support. Everything else seems okay. We've definitely got enough cadmium now. Oh, I meant to look to see where the water was. Let's head back out again. I wanted to make sure that we're actually landing by water, because I don't want to. No point landing there otherwise. Oh, now the clouds have rendered so I can't see. We'll head to this base and see what's there. If not, we'll go for a little jog around the planet, I guess, until we find the ocean. It looks fairly aquatic all over the place, so hopefully we'll be alright. Is it another storm? Looks like it's another storm. Hit the brakes! Oh. There we go. Some free parking if we can do. Come on. There we go. Thank you very much. Some guy built like a is that just storage systems? A stack of storage systems? Oh no, it's a building. Oh, that's actually quite cool. Oh, I like that. That is actually quite cool. It serves no purpose other than to look a little bit cool. which I'm a big fan of. What is this thing? Where's this teleport going to take us? Ooh. Okay, let's find out. Let's find out. Secret underwater base. Oh, look at the size of it. That's awesome. And he's got a Nautilin. We're going to steal his Nautilin. We're going to steal his Nautilin. Oh man, I'm genuinely excited to build an underwater base now. That is very, very cool. See if I can find out where it is. I have no navigation in this place. Oh, look at that. Is that a door? Oh man, it is a door. You can just pop right out. So can the fish apparently, which is weird. Oh, he's got his portal at the end there. Man, this base is awesome. Wait, you can have solar panels under here? Alright. I guess it doesn't really make that much sense, but alright. All teleports, this is just an aquatic hell. Welcome to aquatic hell. It was... Maybe I've got to swim up to it. I did see it on the roof somewhere. There it is, there. Yeah, maybe I've got to swim up to it. Oh yeah, you leave that way, and then you swim up. So, that's that tunnel there, which leads to that square room. It leads to this round room, to this square room. So, right. Let's try and navigate around this guy's base. So, square room, round room, square room, left. What is this thing? He's got a nutrient processor. we can make the oh, should we make it ourselves? Oh, I might make it myself, the nutrient processor. I feel like that's something that I can do myself. But we can always come back if not. I've never had one of these before. Let's give it a go. Can we summon one, please? Summon. There we go. Not enough fuel in Humble Drive. Also, camera has gone weird. What do you need? Hydrothermal fuel cell. How do I make those? Haven't got the instructions how to make those. That's not great. Looks like we're going on foot, guys. Right. Oh, I see a threat. Oh, looks like it's another thingy threat, though, which is a shame. Fucking hell. Oh my god, it was right there! Excuse my language, everybody. It scared the bejesus out of me. Right, we've got a base. We've saved fairly recently getting out of the ship. I'm going to try and see if this thing counts as an abyssal horror. I'm going to recharge my mining beam because that's the only thing that's going to help me survive. And we're going to try. So something is going to come now. Does Quest say you need to make it, or do you need to do the other thing? Wouldn't want to skip making the processor. Not yeah, exactly, yeah. And it's super doable as well. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is that it? Did it not come? Oh. Okay, okay. That was a freebie, I guess. Because I think this creature is also called an abyssal horror, I think. Escaping it's going to be a little bit harder, though. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, okay. This is freaking me out that I'm not getting attacked by it. Oh, shit! There it is! Oh my god. Oh, where is it? Where is it? It's coming. There it is. Oh god! Oh, I hit it! I hit it! I hit it! I hit it! I'm not swinging away the right direction either. Oh, it's the scream! Please die! Please die! Oh, I'm gonna drown. Ooh. So that didn't count. So that was just pure stress for no reason. Can we go underwater with the camera, please? There we go. I want to get rid of these things. There we go. Yes, I know. I'm trying to get them, but you're not giving me the camera angle. Let's swim away from it and see if we can go that way. Did it go? Oh well. Let's get some fresh oxygen. So we need to find... We still need to find an actual abyssal horror, then it turns out. Why are you trying to die? Hey, Ginny Takara. Welcome on in. Thank you for joining us. I need to, as an objective of the game, I need to... where is it? Is this one? Survive the clutches of a deep-sea horror. Now, the picture is one of the thing with the eyes. Yes, it's the abyssal eye thingy. I've not found one. I skimmed the surface of the water for a good 15 minutes. I couldn't find one. So I was wondering, because I've seen loads of those. I thought maybe that's what it is. Maybe it needs to be one of those, but I need to keep looking. That was me getting to the end of my tether of searching. And it went super well, as you saw. I didn't jump and freak out at all. It all went smoothly. Do not like monsters underwater, which is funny because I don't mind the abyssal eye thing at all. Actually, it's the one thing in the water that I'm not too fussed about, because it basically looks like a Zelda bad guy, which everyone knows are not that scary. Get some oxygen, shall we? It's nothing. Well, yeah, we know that now, which is good. I kind of wish it wasn't the case. I've been searching for this abyssal horror for nigh on decades now. Which is odd, because I feel like, I've said before, I feel like whenever I've been underwater in the past, those eyeball guys are all over the show. Now that I need them. This is the second aquatic world that I'm searching for them. I guess I could go and invest in the Nautilin and try it that way. See if the Nautilin will indeed let me... let me build it. And once I build it, will it let me scan for it? When you want one, there is none. When you don't want one, they're all over. Isn't it just the way? I always say abyssal horrors are just like buses. Oh, we're out of oxygen. Let's go get some top up really quick, shall we? There we go. Come on. Supplementary oxygen enabled. How you doing, Ginny? How's your week going? Have you completed this, by the way? I think there is some bases in the space station with the abyss. You mean like the maps? The The charts? I should probably do this. I'll do this near this oxygen. That'll be all right. We did it a while ago. Yeah, I was late to it, and then I've taken at least 2 weeks off from streaming for different reasons. So I'm really pushing it at the moment to try and emergency catastrophic. I don't think none of these. I think any of these are going to get me the thing that I need. So yeah, I'm really it finishes in 4 days, so I'm really against the clock at the moment. So this is my last scheduled stream to get it done. But if it turns out that I can't get it done, I'm going to have to squeeze in an extra stream somewhere on the weekend, because it ain't going nowhere. Yes, I got a set. I got a set of the Atlas passes. Does that give me access to an Atlas pass? Does that give me access to a Oh, thank you. I always thought it was kind of like semi-inconsequential loot that you got from the Atlas passes. Right, we're doing that thing again where we're getting really far away from the ship, so maybe I should circle back. We'll do a wide circle so that we're not... Oh, yes! Yes! Right, so we've got a hammer. I think it's the X button. Let's find out. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, there we go. X. Yes! What lurks below, indeed. Let me get some oxygen because I can't see. I can't see what my oxygen levels are. Told you you'd get it. You did indeed. You came, you saw, and you conquered, Ginny. Thank you so much. You've brought so many abyssal horrors into my life. Oh, that is what we are. We are doing pretty well then, actually. Thinking about it, all we need is a nutrient processor, which I'm going to make myself. There is one in that base that I've found, but I'm going to make my own, I think. Yes, I did that ages ago. Searching for a damn abyssal horror. Three aquatic worlds I've searched for abyssal horrors. And that was the first one I found. What we're up to the expedition? So we've done phase 2 is done. Boosh. That was done today. It took me a long time to find a swamp planet. A really long time to find a swamp planet. Phase 2 is all we've got to do now is go and bake that cake and go and show Cronus. And phase 4 is now done completely as well. Fantastic! I didn't realise it was completely done. How are we doing for inventory space before we accept it? Ooh, no, we'll head back. We'll head back first, and then we'll do it. Oh, it's so far away. Let's go underwater and see what we can find along the way. Anything interesting? Not really. There's the clams, but I mean, I'm not sure I'll cash anymore. No worries. Thank you. Thank you for swinging by. I am a shark. Yeah, these little guys swimming with me. Can we get a picture of them swimming with us? Can we get close to this guy? Come on, come on. Oh, that's not good news. How much do you reckon the temperature of water would rise by superheated rain? Well, that's what that creature does. The one that I fought then that freaks me out. It slowly swims towards you. We don't know if you just about heard it, but it screams at you as well. So it just follows behind you as you're trying to get away, screaming. So I tried a different attack this time, which was I knew it was coming. I was going to blindly shoot it. The first time that thing appeared, though, good God, it scared the bejesus out of me. Oh, let's get some support. Oh, we got some attack as well. I'll get one of these. Thank you very much. Hadal core. Oh, and we got supplementary oxygen as well. Don't quite know how we got that, but I'll accept it. There is actually an underwater jetpack you can get, which propels you underwater a bit better than it does on land, which is quite cool. But I do not have that. So I think all we need to do now is find a lush world where we can go and use that nutrient processor to make ourselves a cake. Which might literally be a piece of cake. If we're lucky. This is such a cool underwater base this person's made there. Like, well done to them. This is awesome. I very much enjoyed exploring it. The catcher. Look at it. Look at it right there, tempting me. No, I must refuse. Oh no, this is the way we came. So, when we came, the exit was this way, so the portal must be this way. That's a ladder. That's another ladder. I think it's going to be this way, maybe. Portal, are you up here? No. There we go. Portal, you up this one? Oh, maybe. Yes. Wow. Back to the surface. Where did I park my ship? There we go. Got a lot of what's the name of the planet from Attack of the Clones? The water planet. Utapau? Doesn't sound right. Doesn't sound right in my brain. Right, we're going to move some inventory across to the ship. Because we've got plenty of space over there. So we'll move this antimatter chamber. We'll move this data. We'll move some various fluids. Oh, we've got quite a lot of mold, actually. I didn't realize we had that much mold. That I don't need. That can go in the bin. Camino, thank you, both of you. Utapau is from Revenge of the Sith, I believe. That's got to be enough space now, right? Cool. Let's collect our rewards. Yeah, Grievous. A very, very cool looking alien on that planet that never got into afterwards. Righty. The paralysis mortar, the neutron cannon, and the blaze javelin. We are indeed equipped for war. Which is a good point. Actually. We have to kill a bunch of sentinels, so maybe we should start getting equipped for war. Maybe we need a better gun than the one we've got. So we finished that. Phase 4 is done. Oh, I meant the guy who lives on Utapau. Well, I guess it's a race who lives on Utapau. And he welcomes... He has a quick chat to Obi-Wan when Obi-Wan arrives. And gives the hint that the Separatists are here. It's got a really cool, like, stripy face with, like, red, like... He looks like a Sith, basically. Like, if you were to draw a caricature of a Sith, I would draw that guy. But he was, in fact, helping them out. Right, so... I've got 3 of these. And we'd need 3... So there's 6, so we had 3 weapons and 3 upgrades. So we could actually put them all in here. What technology have we got? We've got... We can build that one, the Blaze Javelin. Neutron Cannon is new. Needs a magnetic resonator. And the Paralysis Mortar. Hydro Weapon... The Neutron Cannon energizes area damage. Oh yeah, we'll give that a go. Just bigger explosions. Yeah, we'll install that. And we'll install the upgrade for it as well. Neutron Cannon Update. Module, sorry, there we go. Which does... extra damage. Nice. We're going to head to a space station now, I think. We need to refuel. We need to get our act together. We need some... what are they called? Things that provide... we'll head to what's the nearest planet we can get to? Boodle. We're gonna head to Boodle. Wiring looms. We need to buy some wiring looms. Most importantly. quite a lot of tech actually that needs wiring looms that we've got kind of half installed. Watch this system just be absolutely filled with beetles and swamp creatures now. It's like wall to wall. Every planet is just swamp creatures and beetles. Damn you. Righty. Whoa, wait. Someone was talking to me. Someone was talking to me. There we go. The hell was that? Is that one of the main missions? No. I don't know what that was. Strange. Very strange. They were indeed. The beetles were bigger than Jesus. They were the biggest thing in the whole of space. Explorers, standing, that's what we want. Perfect. I will accept your mission, sir. Ah, that would have got me two more. Boo. We are getting to the stage now, though, where we probably could just go and start ticking off some of these, so we do need them. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of these. We've got cash. Magnetic seal. I don't think we need any, but we've got a couple anyway, just in case. We could do some more ion batteries. They're always useful. And that's all we've got. So, installing technology. We need a magnetic resonator. Can I make one of those? No, I don't have the plans. I don't have the thing you will let me do it, though. The Starship technology. We've got... You need 2 magnetic resonators. You need the wiring. There we go. Emerald drive installed, finally. There we go. We can make it to the 5th rendezvous point, finally. You can go onto the ship. Go onto the ship. I'm never going to use that. That can go. So I'll sell these Haddle cores. I don't think I need them. They're worth cash, so we may as well sell them. Free up our space and get some money in the meantime. Haddle core, Haddle... There we go. Haddle core. Haddle core? Haddle core? I don't know. Either way. So, that is that done. Expedition-wise, we have got to do... Bake a cake, that's it. So we need to go find a planet, set up a little base, and build a nutrient processor. So we're going to do that right now. If we're lucky, we'll do it on a planet that has a shop nearby. So if we do need stuff, we can just go buy it. That'd be very useful, wouldn't it? It is very, very true, Karen. Thank you for the reminder. Right. What planet is this? An empty planet? No, we're not gonna. That's not gonna be much use to us. How many planets are in this system? Oh, quite a few. Empty, supercritical, barren, hot, incandescent. If any of these are any good. Tonka truck. Cobalt, copper, copper phosphorus. Copper pirate sodium might be better. Yeah, I guess we'll go for this one for now. I will indeed. Supercritical, that's not the one I wanted, is it? Is it this one? Hot planet? No. Was it you over here? Incandescent planet? No. Was it you? Hydrate. Thank you. And posture check, actually. Yeah, I don't do posture check very often. I should probably sit up properly. Just about to see Yoshi there. Peeking over. Da, 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 da. A Heimel moon. Is that where we're headed to? That's not what I intended to head to. There's nothing there apparently, according to that. So maybe we'll go to a different system. Yeah, just here. Oop, I was about to see Yoshi. Not the not Yoshi from my other playthrough. Oh, you know what? We'll head to this system that we need to go to anyway. We'll see what we can set up there. And we'll also go to the space station and get some more updates if we can do as well. It'll be useful. Oh, we're right by the space station as well. Perfect, perfect. Oh, it's all coming up Millhouse. Right. Transmissions coordinates validated. Very well. Is that a weird underwater mission? Or is it this particular one? Is it this that I'm following back? I don't mean to be following this. It's annoying if it is. Stop lowballing yourself. Millhouse. Right, what have we got for sale, my friends? Hydraulic wiring, I don't think I need that. Yeah, I'll buy some tritium though, because I can do that. 13,000, yeah, we'll buy that. And missions, do you have missions for his agent? Something that increases the... Collect 250 paraffinium, that's an unusual one, yeah, we'll do that. Be a lot easier than doing some of the other ones. And that's it for Explorer Standing. I'm hoping we've got enough Explorer Standing sorted now. Fingers crossed. We've got a lot of them in the bag, so let's hope that that is it done. Quickly gonna buy ourselves a bonus suit space. Hey, buddy. 220,000. Pocket change nowadays. There we go. What have we got? We've got a barren moon. A flourishing planet. Perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Let us flourish. And it's got paraffinium on here as well. Perfect. That's super useful. Almost too useful. I'm suspicious. Yeah, we're heading towards a coastal area. Get ready to pull up. Yeah, there we go. Don't think I have... Oh, I do. Oh, I didn't expect that. Yeah, we're going to park by one of those. That's much more useful. We'll set up our base right by it if we can do. Or has somebody else already done that, maybe? It looks like someone else might have already done that. Well played. Let's park down here somewhere. There we go. I'd like the trade station to be within travelable distance, but not boycott the space for everybody else by building on it. So maybe somewhere like here, like outside, just outside the range of it. God, I cannot see a thing. Oh God, there we go. Right. Painfully hot rain. Delightful. I'm gonna need a name for this planet. Anybody got any ideas? Why can't I build it? Ah, with an existing base. Someone else has already claimed it, right. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Little England because of the rain. We'll call the Great Rains, or we'll call it Little Great Britain, because that's kind of a that's a bit of both, a little bit of both. There we go. Let me change it. Let me change it. There we go. Little Great Britain. Yeah. Wow. Couldn't remember how to spell it. It's not great, is it? Righty. So I want to build a quick room. A large floor panel, please. The largest of your floor panels. I can build 47 of these. That's good news. There we go. And then I demand walls to be provided to me. There we go. Oh, that's annoying. Never mind. And then I need a ceiling, please. I'm not gonna have enough. I've built the room too big. I'm not gonna have enough ferrite dust to finish it. But we'll do what we can. It's not about the base. It's about this having a functioning thingy inside it. Nutrient plants. Nutrient processor, here we go. I need metal plates, I need 2 metal plates, which means I need more ferrite dust, I think. Yes, so first step, let's get some ferrite dust. I reckon you're made of ferrite. That's pure ferrite. You're made of too much ferrite. I need less ferrite, please. Yeah, one of them did slip out to the side. I did consider going out and get it, but I couldn't be bothered. But then I forgot that I do actually need more ferrite, so I could have just claimed that one back, I guess, give myself some more ferrite. But this is a flourishing planet, and it's usually bountiful with its resources. To the point that it's giving me the refined version more than the basic version, which is actually slightly a little bit annoying. Yeah, lots of ferrite dust there. Collect a whole bunch of it. That's carbon. We don't want carbon. Oh, we don't mind carbon. No. There's the ferrite. There it is. Did I get it? That's carbon. Did I get the ferrite? Yeah. Cool. Back to the house. I mean, I say house. Back to the loose structure. I will claim this now, though. As you say, it is... May as well. I'm just going to delete it. We'll rebuild it if we need it. We need 2 metal plates, if we can do. And a nutrient processor. Which way does it face? It faces this way. Perfect. So, nutrient processor. Access ingredient storage. Oh, there's ingredient storage. Oh, okay. So, I don't know. I don't know how to make a cake. Does it tell me in the instructions? Let's have a look. Well, I know how to make a cake. I don't know how to make the game make a cake. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Deploy a nutrient processor, begin cooking. Churn milk to make cream. Churn cream to make butter. Mix butter and sugar to make sweetened butter. Mix sweetened butter with eggs and flour to create the batter. Experiment mixing different ingredients with batter to prepare a range of baked goods. What? What? Right, I'm gonna build a save point, and I'm gonna save because this seems like this is the kind of thing that can go wrong horribly, and we are not going hunting for more goddamn milk. Like we are save scumming our way through this if we have to. This is getting weird now. Getting weird and time is running out. Two crucial elements to. I've never done anything like this in the game before either. The baking element to it, like when it said make a cake, I thought it would be a weird, like, you know, like a unique thing for this. Oh shit! Sorry, Sentinels. I will come and kill you a bit later on, but we need to do that later on. Get some more Faradus while I'm waiting. Storm's coming, fantastic. Where the hell's the house? There it is. No, that's the ship. Where's the house? There it is up there. Let them kill you for a change. I've died so rarely in this game. I've died once to enemy forces, I believe. Right, here we go. Here's our beautiful cover that we're not going to get back. So I need to make 2 metal plates, wasn't it, to make a save point. And hydrogen jelly, I think, was the other thing I needed. Save point requires hydrogen jelly. Yeah, cool. I've definitely not got in my inventory already, have I? No, I've got a portable refiner. That's fine. So let's make some hydrogen jelly. There we go. Should be able to make a save point. Perfect. Right, so we're going to save. And we're going to see how we get on. So, first things first, churn the milk to make cream. Should I do one of every milk? I just want one of these. I don't want all of them. I literally just want one of these things. Am I going to have to do a weird... Maybe the ship's too far away. Let me summon the ship. Can I build more roof? It's just getting desperate towards the end here now. There we go, that'll do. So, ship. Yeah, we can trade with the ship, that's good. I want to split. Change stack size, there we go, right. So I want the milk to come over here. It's the same type of milk. Milk to come over here. And I just want one of each, I think. Why are you so evil? We've been asking that question for some time. Right, so we're going to go with these 3 ones. We're going to get one of each one. Let's see what that does. The milk and yeah, I've got the milk and the eggs. Now it's asking me to churn butter, which is not something I've done before. So I'm kind of like, oh, it's making cream. So if I go to the, okay, so I only need one. Okay. Can I do one of each type of milk? Can I combine it? No. Oh no, it's the same type of milk. No, it's different type of milk. Okay, cool. Well, that's new. That's new. Can I mix it with the craw milk? No. Okay. So I just need to do that then, I guess. Make the proto cream. There we go. We've got the cream. Cream makes the butter. Yes. There we go. It'll tell you what to do when you select the mission. Sweet. Yeah, that's the what I'll be looking at. This here. Here we go. Yeah. So the milk makes the cream. The cream makes the butter. Then we mix the butter and the sugar and the sweetened to make sweetened butter. Then the sweetened butter mixes with the eggs and the flour that we've got to create a batter. And then we mix the batter with something. So I'm doing it with like the minimum ingredients because I want to make sure I've got options in case something goes wrong. Absolute minimum ingredients. The butter mixes with the sugar, was it? Where's the sugar? I just want one of these, please. There we go. I just want one of these bad boys. There we go. Let's make sweetened butter. There we go. And the sweetened butter with the eggs, the tall egg, and the flour. Egg and flour. Cool. That makes the proto batter. Sweet. And the proto batter. Why has it got proto in front of everything? You can mix with other ingredients. So we can mix it with feline liver to make... No, it doesn't like that. We can mix it with... The honey, I'm guessing, is going to be like the basic one, right? That's going to be the standard boy. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and it makes a proper little cake. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Because you used proto milk. We have baked a cake. Yes. Yeah, you know, buddy. Look how happy you are. My little cake friend. You're loving it. Can I name you? Are you a named species yet? I'm hoping not. No, just give it a month ago. I'm so late to this expedition. It's ridiculous. Sweet. I had to give him 2. Oh, thank you, Ginny. That would have been annoying. Thank you very much. I will indeed do that. So, let's go with craw milk to make proto cream. We'll do it a one at a time process. Proto butter. This is a weird ass game, man. I love this game so much. It's so awful. The butter was mixed with the sugar. So much about this game that I'm just like, what is going on? Mix sweetened sugar. There's a sweetened sugar with the... Let's go with... We give them tall eggs. Let's try giant eggs. See what that does. And then the flour. There it is. Then we'll mix this with... What else can we mix it with? Make anything interesting out of it, maybe? Can we mix it with more milk? What would that do? Nope, doesn't like it. Can we mix it with another cake? No. 2 or 3 of the same. Oh, okie dokie. I was wondering if you can make, if there's anything else you can actually make. There probably is, but I don't. Maybe more sugar. Make super sweet cake. No. At least it tells you that you don't have to refine it before it tells you it's not going to work. Yeah, let's just do this then, I guess. There we go. Maybe this time we'll start doing. We'll do some greater number. We'll try and make maybe 4 of them to make sure we're covered. So we'll do. No, that's the hardest one. We'll do fresh milk. That's the easiest one to get hold of. 4 of these to make... Oh, it just makes cream. Oh, okay. Doesn't make proto cream, it just makes cream. Interesting. And it makes same stuff, churn butter. What was the point of that? You know what? I'm gonna take 2 of these out. And see if we can add cream at the end, maybe. Then the butter with the flour. Where's the flour go? There it is. I'm gonna try with 3, see if it does anything different. Oh, it makes pastry. Oh, that's weird. If I can put this down to 2, does it turn it back into... No, it's still pastry. Oh, that's... Oh, how weird. Okay, we'll put 2 of them in there rather than just 1. There we go. Oh, it's because I'm doing it with the flour, not the sugar. That's why. Doi. Let's go back to the start. I'm such a fool. I wonder if you can make something nice with it, though. Can we make anything? Make a pie? Egg pie? No. You sweetened your batter first last time? Yes. Thanks, Rainmaker. Welcome on in. Oh, we've got cream already, so maybe we can go straight to the cream stage. Yes, there we go. We add the sugar, not the flour. Sweetened butter, there we go. The thing's just like mixing in the bowl. It don't really reflect anything that's going in there. Then we need the eggs. We'll go for a creature egg. And then we add the flour. There we go. We've got cake batter. And we can add some honey to it, I guess. We add the pastry to it? No, it doesn't like it. We add the honey to it. Why don't we add like loads of honey to it? Does it make a difference? No. Oh, it makes a glittering cake though. Oh, that's quite nice. We made a fancier cake. Milk, cream, butter, sweetened butter, flour, eggs, cake. Flour, eggs, batter, honey cake. Nice. A glittering cake. Man, I guess there must be a whole bunch of different random recipes in that you can work your way through. But we've got 1 glittering honey cake, and we should have 2 honeyed proto cakes. So we'll go take those and see what he does. I might offer him the fancy one first, see if he'll bite first time. Impulse beans for chocolate cake. Oh no, I don't even know where you get impulse beans from. I'm pretty sure I don't have impulse beans. Chocolate cake sounds awesome though. I don't even recognize that as an ingredient that I've seen in the places before. Can't even see any plants. There we go. We got some star brambles. Trading posts. Don't think star brambles are impulse beans, right? I'm guessing it's something that's either you have to craft or find specifically. Shame though. I'd be well up for doing that. We'll try these current cakes and see whether or not our man Cronus is impressed. Hopefully he will be. Fingers crossed. Summon the anomaly. Bramble, is that? Maybe you could make like a star apple cake. That'd be quite cool. Man, all this, like, I've never done any of this stuff before. The cooking is brand new. It's one of the reasons why I like doing expeditions, is that it brings up things that, like, Just never would have got around to otherwise. There's no way I would have gotten into cooking as Sporky. Oh, okie dokie. Oh, that's quite cool. To be honest, Rainmaker, I've never even made flour before. If I didn't get it gifted as part of one of the objectives in the expedition, I would have had to look up how to make it because I've got no idea. I have spoken to Cronus a few times. I don't think I've even tried to please him before. So let's see how I get on with old Grumpy Cronus. I do like his frog-like appearance, though. Yo, Crow. Have I got a cake for you, buddy? Offer me your work. I shall offer you my opinions. I promise I shall be honest. I do not promise you will be pleased. I've got... Why am I presenting these things? I've got, like, cakes and stuff. Wait, have I not got it on me? Is it in the ship? No, I've got them here. Synthetic honey? Well, you have created the most average synthetic honey imaginable. Quite some achievement. I'm going to show him each of the things and then see what he does. Oh, really? You have to actually clear it out? Okay. We'll go put it on the ship, and hopefully the ship's out of range. If I go to here... It's not out of range. Yeah, I think you're right. We'll have to put it on the freighter. I did actually largely forget about the freighter, to be honest. I haven't really used it in this expedition. I got the good one as well. I got the second one, so it's a big old boy. I will try unloading everything into the ship first and see whether or not that lets me... So... Quick transfer to the ship. And the honey, the cream... Anything else edible on there? I don't think. Just the cake, and then like the liver and stuff. I don't think you might go for it. I'll move it across if I can do. I didn't cook this, Kronos. It's just here. Right, let's give that a try. If that's not, we're gonna summon the ship. The freighter's not been named either. Actually, if anybody has a name for the. Oh wait, complete. Oh, that's just making the cake, right? Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. I thought I'd pleased him without me even realizing it. Didn't sound very pleased. Yo, Crow, guess who? Don't simply stand there. Give me some feline liver. God damn it, Cronus. You give me some nanites for it, though. Why are you taking the... There's a cake here. Why are you choosing to take the feline liver instead? Right, come on, let's summon the frigate. Storage... It is actually a storage hole, that is true. I will name it such. Now that we are back in space. Nope. Too close to the planet. Too close to the anomaly, I guess, as well. Let's boost away a little bit. Come on. Come on. There we go. There she is. It's quite the craft. It was the storage hole. Well, how about the storage hole? No, I'll call it the storage hole. There we go. Righty, let's just drop some stuff off, shall we? We'll drop off anything that's edible. So we've got to come back here to collect to make more cakes for this guy. Good God. The liver, the cream, the sugar. Oh, I've been transferred to my suit. Oh, I'm such an idiot. That's what you get for not paying attention. various kinds of milk. It goes. I think that's it for edibles on this page. And then the ship has got sugar. And some more flour. And some eggs as well, by the way, actually, as well. There we go. Cool. I think that's everything edible. Oh, wait, did he want these things? I'm going to put these across anyway, just in case. Don't trust him. Don't trust him. You want me to eat this stone you have in your pocket instead? I've got a cake here. Take the cake, please. Right, it's back to the anomaly. See if he will take my cake. In the bake-off Blastoff. Here we go. Anything's food if you're brave enough, that is true. Come on, come on, come on. Let's do it. Half an hour left. This is not boding well. I fear we may have to do like an hour extra stream on the weekend. I don't think it's going to take much longer. I think it's going to be a little bit longer than normal. And if it wasn't a work night, maybe I would get away with doing it, but it is a work night, so probably should have stepped till 1 AM playing No Man's Sky. Oh, you'll eat a larval core with you, you crazy guy. Have one of my just one of my standard honey. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try and wow him straight off with the glittering honey cake. Ah, splendid! Reminiscent of the glittering honey cakes of my youth. Wow, he's got like a razor mouth. Are you pleased? You impressed? I'll give you these other ones as well, then. There you go. Outstanding! Possibly the finest honey proto cake I have experienced in this iteration. Yes, suck it, Kronos. Another one bites the dust. I'm sure your boss will understand. That is true. You see, the expedition runs out in a couple of days' time, sir, so it's vital that I stayed up late to do it. Cool. So we have finished phase 3. Man, we're finishing off so many phases just in this one. You get an assortment of cakes as a reward. How are we doing for space? Not bad. Let's claim them. Let's claim our rewards. Oh, that's interesting. Bunch of kilnware. Okay. I bluffed the cake man. Well, he was more impressed by my basic cake than he was by my fancy cake, but, you know, what are you going to do? The picture's amazing where it's just like... Perfect. A discerning palate. How many cakes do you give me? That's the blueprints for the houseware. An awful lot of houseware. Oh, yeah, gooey chocolate cake, interstellar fancy... Burning cake of dread and fluffy caramel, writhing jam puff. Oh man, there's so many cakes I could have made. There's so many of them. Look at all these cakes. Exosuit nutrient system will power 15 seconds sprint overload. Oh, you can actually get like bonuses from eating these things. Will restore 50% hazard protection. That's weird. It's cool. It's pretty weird. I've got one of my proto cakes left. Right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here and get on with the rest of the adventure. So we have finished phase 3. Or is that just what I would do? Yeah, I probably wouldn't take that route, in all honesty. Exotic armor. Oh, exotic armor for the companion. Oh, that's interesting. That'll be interesting to see. Sporky can try that on his ship. So, phase 1. Done. Phase 2, done. Phase 3, done. Phase 4, done. We are on phase 5. We have 2 things left to do. Go to the final rendezvous and earn Explorers Guild points. So, let's see what our various Explorers Guild missions are. Paraphiliums, we'll do that one first. Actually, that's quite an easy one. Kill creatures. If I do on a volcanic world, that's a very specific one, actually. We need to do that. Kill creatures. Kill sentinels. Find some pyrites. Kill some creatures. Sentinels, sentinels, sentinels. Creatures, creatures, creatures. Cool. Okay, so that's actually, we might be enough to do it if we just tick those off. First things first, we will do the one that needs a specific planet, which I think is that one. So is it a specific system you need, or is it... Take a photo on a volcanic world. Oh, okay, it's not a specific volcanic world. Oh, that's not too bad. That's a bit easier. Is there a hot planet in the system? Caustic Nightmare. Good lord. Incandescent, maybe? Lifeless. Barren. Dead. Incandescent. I don't think incandescent is... It's got selenium on it, so maybe it is, actually. Selenium's usually a hot planet thing. So we'll see if we can find a volcanic planet. Is that the one? Damn it. Why won't you tell me the names of these planets? It's so annoying. Or is it a moon? The barren moon. We don't want a barren moon. We want a caustic nightmare. I don't think that'll be acid by the sounds of it. What's this one back here? A dead moon. That's no moon. It's a dead moon. You mean the Death Star? No. A dead moon. Where is this system? Get a bit of height, see if we can get a better look. Oh, we're not dealing with that. we ain't got time for that, my friends. Where is that? Is it you? No, you're the Caustic World, right? Yeah, Caustic Nightmare. Is it you? You're the moon. It's on the other side of this planet. Is it you? Lifeless planet. No, it's not you. We just need a hot world, my friends. Why can't we find one? I thought there'd be one down there, maybe. Lifeless isn't right. That's not right. Is it this planet here? Flourishing. Caustic. That's the moon. Ah, is it you? All the way over there. It's got rings on it? Yes. Man, that took a while to find. It took way too long to find, if I'm honest with you. Right, let's do some sorting. Well, we've got a minute. I don't know why I've still got these lava cores. I should probably sell them. Battery in there, that's fine. We probably should have summoned the freighter to put all these cakes on because I don't really need them. I am carrying around a lot of excess stuff that I don't need right now, but it is what it is, I guess. And now you're saying, murders, Saber, we are going to have to go on a murder rampage. We have to kill a lot of creatures in order to please the Explorers Guild, which is a weird thing, but it's what they want. I'm hoping incandescent means volcanic. Let's find out. Please load some volcanoes in as I get closer to the planet. No, it's looking quite... Not looking that volcanic-y to me. No, this is not. This is just a hot planet. Shame. Let's head back out and try and find a volcanic planet, shall we? I don't know if the galactic map will show me, maybe. Let's have a look. Will you tell me where a No, you won't tell me. Might be one in the system. At least we can go there now. Let's check it out. The final system. You seem to have enough spacesuit that you could destroy Atlas Pass 1 and 2. Because 3... Does 3 open 1? Is that... So if you have an Atlas Pass 3, it opens 1 and 2 as well. I think you might have been saying that before. I did not pick up on the point. I'm sorry if that's the case. Deathly Green Anomaly. Ooh. Scorched Planets. Bingo Jingo. Let's go see some Scorches. We were on a planet that had paraffinium that I need to collect, and I didn't collect it. That's just occurred to me. That was foolish of me. Might move all the cakes over to the starship, where I keep all the precious things. The multi-tool expansion that I'm not going to use. These that I'm not going to use. Some more cakes. There we go. In fact, you also need to go on the ship because you are fuel for the ship. There we go. 3 opens boxes. Ah, I did not. You know what? I did not realize that. That's quite cool. So yeah, you definitely don't need 1, 2, and 3. You just need 3.
Stay on target.
Almost there. This is not a volcanic planet, I don't think. Thanks, Saber. We're getting real close. I'm certain I got a picture on a volcanic planet. I'm fairly certain that I did, but you know what? We'll take a picture here anyway. I don't think it is a volcanic planet, but it's the worst picture I've ever taken in this game. I spent so much time caring for the pictures that I take, and I'm just like, yeah, we're done with that now. Right, creatures, I'm so sorry. It's time to go. This is always the worst bit. These poor critters. I mean, to be fair, these things look pretty monstrous, so at least we're... Oh, you're aggressive. Aggressive slime. I don't think I've seen a creature like you before. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of going on murder stories. Time to crash. Thank you for the stream. Ladies, no worries, Cameron. Thank you for joining. And all of your assistance as we finalise the... Is that a creature? Looks like a training probe thing from Star Wars for the Jedi. Oh, it's aggressive as well. It's rolling towards me aggressively. There we go. Yes, if you have not done so already, give Kyron Russmore a follow. Excellent streamer who does a variety of games, including recently been playing Pillars of Eternity, and tomorrow we'll be playing Bioshock 1 with myself in the chat, on the voice chats, helping out and giving cryptic clues and whatnot. Please tell me this is counting towards these missions. Yes, it is. There we go. I was like, I'm just killing these creatures for no reason. I don't want to be doing that. That's just not cool. Not a fan of killing the creatures, but it is what it is. Some more creatures this way. We still need to find an aquatic planet though, which is a little bit annoying. Not an aquatic planet, sorry, a volcanic planet for that photo. Just aggressively roll towards me. It's actually quite hard to hit. There we go. How are we doing on the log? Let's have a quick look. We've got creatures, heavy creatures. Not telling me how many you need. Just creatures. Oh, a few of them are ticked off already, it looks like. You need more, it looks like. And you need more, okay. And you need more as well, so. A few more to go. And if we do actually manage to get this done, we might genuinely finish it tonight, which would be crazy. Depends on how good this set of guild missions that I've got is, and how... Oh, there's one. Oh, I'm sorry. Bye. Poor creature. Any more? There's one over there. Gonna run out of ammo soon. There's another level done. Is that all the creature ones? Please be all the creature ones. Nope, still more for that one. There are also sentinels to deal with, which we can start a fight here, I guess. Start ticking off some sentinels. I don't know how many of them we need to kill either. I'm guessing it wasn't a small amount. That's another one of them. Come a bit closer. There we go. Oh, speaking of the sentinels, they are aware of my actions. I mean, they are fully justified this time around, to be fair. Let's reload our gun and then take on the sentinels, shall we? Have we got a better weapon in the thing? Multi-tool. We've got this, but we needed the magnet, right? No, never mind. Let's take on with the mining beam, I guess. It's gonna be tough, but oh god, here they come. They are ready, they are armed. And the mining beam is not doing much to this guy. At all. Come on. That's one down. Come on. Come on. Shit. Excuse my language. There's one down. Come on, buddy. Bugger off, bugger off. There we go. Must be more sentinels around, surely. That can't have been it. Oh, damn it, my self-protections are down. Right. Oh, here they are. Hello. Yeah, I can take a hit. I can take a hit. It's alright. I need to get rid of this repair one as quick as I can. These are the ones that really do a number because they keep the rest on their toes. Are you another repair one? I think you are. Yeah. Oh god, there's a creature as well! They've summoned the creatures against me. There's another one, there's another one. That's that ticked off. I'm gonna have to flee at some point to find out whether or not I'm up to date. I can't do it on the fly, I don't think. Where's this last one? There you are. Oh, there's two of them, there's two of them. Oh, there's way more than 2 of them, actually. Oh, yeah, here we go. I love these repair ones, like, literally run away when you hit them. It's quite cool. Right, we are going to need to run away soon anyway. We are not looking great for health. In fact, yeah, let's make a move. And we'll reassess. They always do cast summon bigger fish. And they have many fish to choose from. The ship's over here, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, actually, this will help us a lot. Let's get that on the go. There we go. Shield recharged. Maybe we can take a few more of them down, actually. Let's go for it. Recharge the gun. Like, they just float out of the way. It's so annoying. It's really effective combat technique that they need to get rid of you. Need to get rid of you. You little bugger. Get back here. The repair ones flee, and everything retreats to the repair one when they're in danger. It's good. It's a good system. Keep it down the health. Make sure I'm not. Oh, another repair one. Damn it. There you go. Now you go down. Oh, damn it, your shield. Good deploying shield, my friend. Good deploying of shield. You're fine now with physically 3 and 5, not fit. Ah, okay, cool. I wasn't sure if it would. Yeah, I was like, am I going to need to kill 20 of these things? I don't know. We'll kill a couple of creatures on the way out, just to piss off the sentinels, and also to make sure that we are sorted for creatures. I think we should be. Oh no, there was one more we needed to do. That's actually really lucky. Let's check the log real quick. Log. So return to mission agent. Return to mission agent. Return to mission agent. Cool. So we've got a whole chunk of them. Man, it is lucky I was not in a rush. It is really lucky that I was not in a rush. There we go. Sentinels impound your ship. Well, they don't just impound your ship, they do actually chase you down, and it's not great. Sentinels in space is a rough. Sentinels in space. Right, here we go, that wasn't too bad. Is there a space station in this system is an important question that I don't have the answer to immediately. Yes, it's right there. It is on the way, in fact. Cutting it close. In fact, we need to use it. We've got an anomaly doodle somewhere. I'm sure we have an anomaly doodle. Or we have the instructions for how to make an anomaly doodle. There it is. Oh, we need some more goals. I didn't realise that. It's another frigate that we're just not going to bother with. Sorry, frigate. Normally I'm quite excited to find these unusual things, but they're chasing you because you're a filthy mutant, you X-Man. Sentinel Prime must destroy all X-Men. All mutants will be destroyed. Mark liked music. Who's a fellow streamer. Oh, that planet's got gold. That's really useful. That's exactly what I needed for the anomaly detector. Mark likes music, who's a fellow streamer, put me onto something called the X-Men audio drama. It's a podcast series, but it's like a live action, well, not live action, but like a voiced drama of the X-Men series. It's really good, genuinely really, really good. It's free podcast series following a bunch of different stories from the X-Men world. But it's done with a lot of love. It's done with a lot of. If you're a fan of the X-Men world, a lot of it will really kind of resonate. I'm gonna hand in this, I'm gonna hand in this. This is a slower process than I expected. I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna hand in this, I'm gonna hand in this. Gonna hand in this, gonna hand in this. The Vakeen? Oh. What about the Explorers Guild? There we go. Maybe somebody was for Vakeen I didn't realise. That'd be very annoying if that's the case. There we go. Explorers Guild, scan minerals. That's a nice easy one. How does one check the current standing within the guild? I suppose is the main question. Oh god, I'm not even level 5 yet. Oh, that's not good. Oh, people weren't messing around when you're saying this was a lengthy one. Yeah, this isn't happening today, is it? There's no way. Yeah, I'm guessing it might be in the... Any information in here? Or tell me an expedition information, maybe. Oh, 6 of 16. Jeez Louise. Wait, what? So if I go back to him, does that mean I can now access that 5 rating one? No. This isn't level 6 though. Or is it not? Is that not measured in the same way? That's annoying. Well, we've got time to go and do this one last scan mission, I guess. But we literally need like another... I'm guessing it's going to be half an hour to get that up to level we need to. Yeah, it's not going to be that easy, I don't think. We'll go get the... What do we need gold for again? Oh, the anomaly. Yeah, that's something else we need to do. So we'll go do that quickly now on this scaly planet. We'll get the gold we need, get that installed, and then we're ready to go. And if we need to, we'll go and travel to that other system. I do really like these hex planets. These hex planets are really cool. We can get a low flyby look at the gold, I think, though. Usually you can kind of see it. Also, people have very kindly left messages, it looks like. Any of them mention gold? Can't see any gold yet. I mean, I can see gold on these things, but no resource of gold. We're 20 seconds away from this sign. Let's see what this is about. Someone's got a beacon there, it looks like. Unusual. Unusual. Oopsie daisy. Kill the jellyfish. Oh, there's a crash chip here. Interesting. Well, we'll park here. In fact, is there free parking? Frigates sometimes have free parking. Yes, they do. There we go. We will take the free parking. Ooh, I'm all out of aqua. My latte is empty, my water is empty. We're not too bothered about the contents of this particular box. What we are interested in is la gold. Sodium. Sodium. Emerald. Gold. Gold. Always believe in your soul. Ah, there's one right there. Thank the goodness this is right. There we go. Dramatic landing. You're indestructible. Always believing in your soul. It's actually a bigger deposit than I thought. I thought it would be one of those little annoying tiny ones, but actually not a bad amount yet. Should definitely have enough now, I think, for whatever it was that we needed to create, that anomaly detector device. Indestructible. Right. Let's see if we can create it real quick. Make it created upon my person. Silver we need now, okay. There was silver on this planet as well, wasn't there, I think? No, silver will have to go from space, I guess. Or you get gold from space, I think you get silver from space. Back to the ship. We've got our gold reserves covered at least for a little while. We nip through here. No, we can't nip through there, that's annoying. Definitely space there. The game says no. Yep, same for this as well. It's all part of the texture. It is invisible, but it is not accessible. There we go. Get out of here. Yeah, the hexagonal mushroom planets, like tech mushrooms, golden tech mushrooms are pretty cool. I do like them. They're a bit weird, but they are very cool. They're both weird and cool. Gold, sodium, silver. New Elosi has silver. None of them appear to be... Oh, they're all like chromatic and metal and stuff, which is very cool. Scorched, I don't think is the same as volcanic. So what have we got left? Let's have a look. So we've got... Find pirates. Take a picture on a volcanic world, which I'm certain I've done. Kill some more creatures. Didn't realize that to do. Find some paraffinium. And go to a specific planet and do a survey. Right. A cushion out of solid gold. What was the name of the planet we wanted that had silver? New Elosi, right. Let's go to scan mode, see if it gives us information. Even Yeti? Are you New Elosi? Gold Farm 1, that would have been useful. What is this planet? You're not going to tell me. I do find that very annoying. New Elosi, there we go, perfect. It's like, come on guys, tell me the name of the thing. It is a big world. One of these things called Silver Mine, by any chance? No. We got Gold Mine, there's no Silver Mine. Yes, whenever you're on the expedition, most of the planets that all of the planets that you find during the key expedition routes are found by Hello Games because they've set up the adventure. Where be silver? Well, these little pods are weird, aren't they? They're quite cool. Let's slow right down, see if we can see some. See, well, we'll land on this ridge up here because it'll be a nice, easy way to get some wider views in. We're looking for silver. Gold. Don't want gold. No one needs gold. Gold. Emerald. Gold. We got aggressive sentinels, maybe. Silver! See you later! Sentinel chasing after me. Very well. Oof, still a bit of a landing. Still a bit of a rough landing there. And another sentinel already. Perfect. Was that all the silver that was there? Like 4 bits of silver. Ugh, that's annoying. Gold. Gold. Silver, which is a lie. There's nothing actually there that's silver. Oh wow, look at that. Some sort of proto-organism. Someone's been drinking their proto-milk. Let's get to this next ridge. What is this? Is it? Can we pick this up? Oh, nice, we can do. Pick this up? Oh no, it's got like a screen on it. That's bizarre. We're looking for anything that can be construed as a silver resource. Gold, emerald, silver. Let's go. Let's go. Burn the entire planet to the ground. It is the only requirement. To burn it to the ground. Now we will collect the silver that we need, and then we will see where we stand with the objectives. We're so close as well. It's such a shame that we didn't get it done. I think we're going to need about an hour, I reckon, to get the last bits done. So I think I did slightly predict. There's been a few things that took longer than I thought, but not the things that I thought would take longer, and some things that were super quick that I thought would take ages. So it's been an odd old journey. Any more silver nearby? Gold, emerald, gold, gold. I never thought I'd be like annoyed that there's so much gold. Just more gold than silver, damn it! Why? Ah, this looks like a big old chunk of silver. That's got to be enough now, surely. Get on. Get on. Don't be silly. Let us have enough to do our thing. Yes! There we go. We have built the device that we need, at least. We can call the ship to us, hopefully. Out the way, out the way. Here it comes. There we go. And so, quick look at the expedition. Oh wait, have I discovered all life in this system? On this planet, sorry? I have! There's only one species. We get 250 nanites for free. So, Expedition Phase 1 is completed. Expedition Phase 2 is completed. 3 is completed. 4 is completed. We are on 5, and we've got 3 things left to do. We need to meet a deep space sentience, which we now have the tool to do. We can do that whenever we need to. We have to reach the final rendezvous point, which we are in this very system. And we have to earn another 10 Explorers Guild points, which is a lot. It's much more than I thought it would be. I thought I'd very deftly managed to collect enough to be able to like at least do most of it. Did not expect it to not even be half from the amount that we had done and collected. So we're gonna have to keep on going collecting that. So there will be another stream of this. I'm gonna probably either do it tomorrow or probably gonna be Sunday most likely. Sunday is putting it close though, because that'll be the 3rd, and it finishes on the 4th. So I'm gonna have to do it early Sunday to make sure that time differences don't remove the thing. Maybe I will do it tomorrow, but I'll announce it in the Discord anyway. So if you are not part of our Discord, you can come join us there. Myself, Karen Russmore, who was in the chat earlier, Retro Ted, who raided us earlier today, and Krifu Benel are all set up a Discord together where we chat about games, streaming, nerdy stuff. So feel free to come and join us, and I'll announce when I'm going to finish this expedition, because I will finish this expedition on time. I'm going to quickly switch over to the chatting actually. There we go. Thank you everybody for joining me today. It's been super fun going through the variety of challenges at this one. Thank you so much for all of the help as well, especially Rainmaker and Ginny. Super duper appreciate the help you've given me today. It's been really, really helpful in terms of getting this expedition nailed down in time. Thank you, Richard, for the raid, Saber for joining, Mad Cat, Caroline for being here throughout as well. It's been lovely having everybody here, and Lord of Irony as well. Quickly look and see if there's anybody about to raid. Let me switch over to my Twitch while I find out. Be one moment. Un momento. I've got a new browser which lets me kind of control the. Oh, Shadowpaw, how's it going? We're just at the end of the stream. We're about to jump out. Managed to do all 5 of the phases. We're on the 5th and final phase. We've got 3 little things to do, so we didn't quite get it done in time. So we're gonna have to do another one on the weekend, so there will be like an hour long maybe stream on the weekends. um, I could if I was able to, I definitely would do. I was tempted to do a bit longer because I need to get it finished. But I also have work in the morning, so I need to unfortunately be up early for that in about 6 hours. So in the meantime, I'm going to see who is about to raid. Anybody who's not following Shadowpaw, who's just joined us today. Oh, we're gonna go raid Hexgrid Heroes. They're on today. They're doing a charity stream, so we'll go check them out. Hexgrid Heroes do a lot of live action role play and tabletop games. So we're going to be seeing what they're up to today with some charity work they seem to be doing. But thank you so much. I'm off for a week, so and I can join more streams. Oh, that's awesome! Are you going to be doing some more streaming as well, or have you got other adventurous plans on the go, Shadowpaw? I'm glad to hear you've got some week off time. Sounds pretty cool. Still an advert on Hexgrid Heroes channel to make sure he's not actually in the middle of raiding out or something before we raid over there. No, they're in the middle of a quite a funky game. It looks like we'll go check them out. That looks quite cool. But yes, thank you so much for joining me, everybody. It's been absolutely wonderful having you all here. Please do stick around and join us for the raid as we head over to see Hexgrid Heroes. Oh really? Oh man, I hope you're okay. As soon as I feel better, we stream. Oh man, yeah, I hope you're feeling all right. Yeesh. Yeah, I guess it's good that you're off work, but yeah, it's yeah, serious, and hopefully you're not feeling too rough from the symptoms and everything. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I mean, feel free to pop in and say hello if you are about. I guess I don't. I've not had it officially. I was very, very ill a few months ago, and I remember just being like just in bed. So yeah, on Twitch a lot, just watching people like half brain dead. I'm glad you're okay for now. That's good. No worries. Thanks for the stream. No worries, man. Thank you so much. I will. I'll catch you next time you're on when you're feeling better. But yeah, this weekend I'm on tomorrow on Karen Russmore's channel. They play Bioshock, and then Saturday morning we're playing Red Dead Redemption Online for the first time, and then on Saturday or Sunday, I'll be finishing off No Man's Sky. It's literally about an hour left, I reckon. It's not even that. So yeah, we finished Red Dead Redemption story mode completely now. It's all done. So we're going to wander into the online. If you're up and available 9:30 a.m. UK time, which I think will probably be evening time for you on Saturday, and you want to ride along and join the posse, feel free. We've got a couple of spots left in the posse at the moment for but we're going to be noodling around to see what the whole online experience is like. Cool. I'll drop you a message if you do want to join in. That'd be cool. You need to have done the very first like multiplayer solo mission before you can join a posse, which I'm going to be doing on stream, so you can feel free to do that at the same time as well. But yeah, then we'll be just trying about some of the few different adventures and stuff that's in Red Dead Online. It's nothing I've done before. I did it ages and ages ago, and it was just filled with griefers, so I was like, I'm not bothered with this. But it'd be interesting to give it a try. I did promise a few of the other viewers that I'd give it a try, so we'll give it a go. But really, I just want to get to N64 games. So that's what I'm probably going to be doing after a week or two anyway. But cool, yeah. Let us know if you're up for that. That'd be really, really good. We are going to jump over to Hexgrid Heroes now, though, so I can go to bed and be up in time for work. In order to earn some kind of living, so as is required. Thank you already for joining. Thank you for jumping in at the last minute there, Shadowpaw, just in time. And I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful weekend. If I don't speak to you, and a wonderful end of the week. I will be streaming across this whole weekend period, so you'll probably see me at some point or other. But if not, have a fantastic time, and thank you for joining. And hope you feel better soon, Shadowpaw. Cool. Have a good night, guys. Cheers. Bye bye now.